Hi friends, welcome back again. In this video, we are going to understand how to record GST transactions with multiple tax rates, right? So we already discussed and that was a basic problem. So once again, I'm making one more practical on the same topic, but this time we'll be facing multiple tax rates. So as of now, yes, I'm going to create a new company in the name of Shweta Electronics. First, Control C, copy. In the Tally application, you may click on company and go to create, or else you may click on again company, again go to create, or else you can press Alt F3 from the keyboard, again go to create company. So you can use any method. So I'm going to create a new company in the name of Mrs. Shweta Electronics, under the address, a blank address. And next we are from the state of Telangana, confirm the state and also confirm the aerial pin code, then Control A, save. So just now we have created a new company. In the immediate next screen, system will ask you about the features. So as of now, I don't want to maintain any installment, so I'm just going to keep this option as no. Here enable goods and services tax, yes, and press enter here, so that you will get a screen where you can confirm your state. I'm going to confirm the GS number again, 36. Just come down and directly save, Control plus A. So just now we have created a company, then we activated GST in this company. And after that, first of all, I would like to create some basic ledgers that are required to do. So before passing the vouchers, I'm going to create common ledgers. What are the common ledgers? The common ledgers actually known as purchases, sales like CGST, SGST and IGST, and also round off. What are the common ledgers? Purchase, sale, CGST, SGST, IGST and round off. These are all the minimum requirement ledgers to pass GST transaction. So while creating the vouchers, you also can create the same ledger, but before creating that, I'm going to create the primary ledgers that are required to pass GST transaction. So by going to create, I'm going to select ledger. So I'm going to create a first ledger called as purchases. Purchases comes under purchase account, and yes, GST is applicable, but how much of GST is applicable I'm not going to declare. So you do not enable set alter GST, yes, you do not enable this option. Again, you do not declare any percentage here. If you once declare any percentage here, the same percentage will be applicable to the whole purchases in the future as well. So we have a different slabs. So while we are creating the items, in the item level we'll declare tax slabs. So as of now, I'm just going to confirm only GST is applicable on purchases, but how much of GST is applicable I'm not going to declare. As of now, we are dealing with the goods. So save. Next ledger is that sales. Sales comes under sales account, GST is applicable and you do not declare tax slabs. And next goods. The next ledger is that CGST. CGST comes under duties and taxes. Type of tax is the GST. C for central tax, and percentage again 0, and rounding method is not applicable. We'll be creating a new ledger only for rounding, so we no need to round individual ledgers. Next, SGST. SGST comes under duties and taxes. Type of tax is the GST, and the sub tax type is for state tax. Save. Next one is that IGST. IGST under duties and taxes. Type of tax is the GST. Subtype of tax is I for integrated tax, and save the same. Next, we are going to create one more ledger, and that is a round off. Round off. This comes under indirect expenses, and the round off is exclusively using for invoice rounding and the only normal rounding. I'm not going to do only downward or upward. It based on 0.49 paisa and plus 50 paisa. So it depends on, if it is less than 0.49 paisa, it is going to round down. If it is more than 0.50 paisa, it is going to round next 1 rupee. So then I'm not going to follow only downward, or I'm not following only upward, just follow normal rounding, and the rounding limit is hardly a 1 rupee, and just directly save. So I just created a minimum required ledgers to pass for GST transaction. Those are all purchase, sales, CGST, SGST, IGST plus 1 round off. And after that, we can create the items during the voucher creation, but as of now I am creating initially. So I'll just go to again create, and this time stock item, the item name first, the first item name is that AC, we have that. So AC, I'm not going to create any groups as of now, but I'll just create a measurement all plus C. The measurement is that numbers, formal name NUMBRS, and the unique quantity code as per GSTR1 is NOS dash numbers, and number of decimal places is 0, then simply accept the same. Yes, on this product the GST is applicable, and I'm going to enable set alter GST yes, and you can see that on the screen the system is not asking you about HSN details. At the same time the system is not asking you about the all tax type, it is displaying only IGST. So in this screen, on this specific screen, click on F12 configure, then enable allow HSN code yes, and the last option again show all GST tax types yes. So the description is that AC, and HSN code based on the product is that here it is not given, so I will be taking some random number. On value it is taxable under the 28%, right? So taxable 28%, so 14 for central and 14 for state as well, directly saved. So I just created a product. Next I am going to create the next product. The next product is that mobile charges. Control C copy, Control V paste. The mobile charges, under the measurement of numbers, GST is applicable, set alter GST yes, some description again mobile charges, and the HSN code is not there, again some random number. On value, now this product is falling under 18%, so again taxable 18%, accept the same. And next we have the one more product, that is that the swipe cards. Swipe cards under primary, under numbers, GST is applicable yes, set alter GST yes, and here you can see that it is falling under 0%. Products which are, so I will be writing again swipe cards, some random number. Now here this product is falling under 0%. So if any product which does not falls in GST, that will be known as exempt. A product which falls in GST under 0% will be known as nil rated. Nil rated, then directly save the same. Nil rated, and just simply save the same. So I just created the basic required ledgers, and also I just created the items that are involving in this business. So once the basic ledger and the items are created, then we can pass the vouchers easily. So we have a first voucher is that capital invested in the business rupees 15 lakhs. Capital invested in the business rupees 15 lakhs. Right. So I'm going to record this transaction. So we are investing. So in business point of view, as a business is receiving capital from the owners or partners or shareholder. So in a business point of view, business is receiving capital, right? So go to receipt voucher, and we are receiving the capital in the form of cash. And the account of receiving is capital. So as of now the capital ledger has not been created. Then you can simply click on create. Simply click on where? Create. Then I'm going to create a ledger called as capital. Capital comes under capital account. Then Control A, save. So as of now we are receiving the capital of rupees 15 lakhs. So once that, Control plus A, save. Now the voucher has been saved. Now we have the basic voucher, and that is that purchased following items from Hindustan Electricals, whoever is from the state of Telangana. So now we are purchasing from Hindustan Electricals. This is a counterparty name, Hindustan Electricals. So we are purchasing, right? So go to purchase voucher. The purchase voucher, enter some random invoice number, and we are purchasing from the party of Hindustan Electrical. So as of now the party ledger has not been created. Then here you can press Alt plus C or click on create. Hindustan Electronics comes under sundry creditors, and confirm the state and confirm the GST number of the counterparty. Then directly save, accept, purchase ledger is already created. The name of item, we are purchasing a product name that is AC. So AC quantity ledger purchase, the name of product is that AC, and we are purchasing the tracking number is not applicable. However, the quantity of purchase is 100. Quantity of purchase is 100. The rate is that 12,500. Just enter, and this is the first product. Next line, in the next line, is there any product to be added? Yes, in the next line again we are purchasing mobile charges, 100 number of quantity. So mobile charges not applicable. The 100 quantity at the rate of 350 here. So enter, and we have the third product name, and the third product name is that swipe cards, 100 quantity 149. So swipe cards is already created, not applicable. 100 quantity at the rate of 149. So now the total amount of purchase is 12,99,900. But next to that, in the fourth line, is there any item to be added or not? We need to confirm that. So by pressing space bar, we can access the list of stock item, right? So in the fourth line, there is no item to be added. So we need to confirm the system that there is no item to be added by selecting end of list. So whenever you select end of list, this list of stock item, now the cursor is blinking on items. So whenever you select end for items, automatically the cursor will jump to list of ledgers. In the ledgers, we already created CGST, AGST. Yes, we are in Telangana. Even our counterparty Hindustan Electronics also registered under Telangana. So if a local party, if we charge IGST, it won't charge anything, because for a local transaction we should charge only CGST and ASGST. That's it. Now it has been charged, and directly you can save the voucher by pressing Ctrl+A. Here we have three multiple of tax rates. Ctrl+A, save. Next we'll be passing one more voucher, and that is that purchased following item from Sanket and whoever is located at Andaman Nicobar Deeps. The Sanket company, we are in Telangana and we are purchasing goods from Andaman Nicobar Deeps, right? So yes, we are purchasing again some dummy purchase number, and we are purchasing good from Sanket. Is the Sanket ledger is created. As of now, the Sanket ledger has not been created. So copy name, and here Alt+C, Ctrl+V, paste Sanket under sundry creditors, and this guy is coming from the Union Territory of Andaman Nicobar Islands, and yes, the pin code is some blank number. So just confirm the details. Ctrl+A, save. Now we are purchasing from Andaman Nicobar Islands, and we are purchasing what? We are purchasing AC 10 quantity. AC 10 quantity. So it is not a matter whether we select it or not. This will help only when we are recording purchase order and sales order against order if you make any sales, right? So that time it is mandatory. So as of now, whether you select not applicable or whether you select the same invoice number, it doesn't make any difference. So don't worry. The quantity of purchase is here the 10 quantity, and the rate is 12,500. Same, this is falling under 28%. Just come down. In the second line, we are purchasing what? We are purchasing one more item, that is mobile charges 160. Mobile charges quantity 160 at the rate of, it has taken the initial cost price. Now the rate is different. At that time we purchased for 350, and now we are purchasing for 160. So I'm going to change the price to 160. Enter. In the next line, we are purchasing one more item, that is swipe cards, and the old price is 149. Now also same 149. The swipe card 77. Swipe cards we are purchasing 77 at the rate of 149. Yes. So in the fourth line, if there is no item to be added, space, end of list, again space. How? So when by default the path is under list of stock items. If you once select end of list, the path will jump to ledgers. In the ledgers we already created CGST, AGST, IGST. For a non-local transaction, if you select CGST and AGST, it won't get charged. If you select only IGST, then it will be charged. That's it. Ctrl+A, save. And next we have one more voucher, that is purchased following item from Shakti Mobiles, whoever is located in Delhi. So it's another third purchase voucher, some dummy invoice number. Enter. We are purchasing from the party Shakti Mobiles, is not yet created. So Alt+C or click on create. Ctrl+V, paste Shakti Mobiles, coming from the state of Delhi. sorry, the place of state Delhi, then entered some dummy GS number, control J, save. Next we are purchasing from this party, we are purchasing only mobile charges and swipe cards. The mobile charges we are purchasing the quantity of 160 at 350, right? And the next item is that swipe card 77, swipe card 77 quantity at the rate of 149. In the third line, if there is no item to be added, press space and select end of list, again press space. Now again we cannot charge CGST, we can charge only IGST because it is a non-local transaction. Then directly control press A, save. Now we have recorded total 3 purchase vouchers, and now we are going to record a sales invoices, sales vouchers. Sold following items to Mr. Kumar, sold following items to Mr. Kumar, whoever is located in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So control A, save. We are in purchase voucher. In order to go to sales voucher, you may press F8 or click on F8 sales. The sales voucher, I am going to create a new company by clicking on create, and we are selling goods to Mr. Kumar. Comes under sundry debtors, a person who is purchasing goods from us on credit, sundry debtors, and the party belongs to Madhya Pradesh, it's MP Madhya Pradesh, right? And enter some dummy number. If they are registered, as select as registered. If they are unregistered, select as unregistered, and enter sales already created. In the quantity, the product name, the product that we are selling is AC49 at the rate of 15,500. ACs we are selling 49 at the rate of 15,500, and this is falling under 28%. Next we are going to add one more item, that is mobile charges. Mobile charges 77 quantity at the rate of 550. And next we have the third product, that is swipe cards, where we are selling 10 quantity at the rate of 249. Here 249. Here the swipe cards falling under 0%, mobile charges falling under 18%, and AC falling under 28%, right? We'll just check the description. So once after selecting all the item, space, end of list, again space, here I'm going to select IGST. So when you select IGST, altogether it is going to display 2,20,280. But what is the bifurcation of the taxes? AC falling under 28, and mobile charges falling under 18, and the swipe card falling under 0 tax rate. So how actually it was? So directly, don't worry, just press Ctrl plus P, and here click on preview. So when you click on preview, you can see that there is a bifurcation. Control Z zoom, Alt Z zoom. Can see that AC code is 1457, 15,500. The total amount is at 7,59,500 on 1547. AC 1547, it's AC 7,59,500. On this product, 28% GST is calculated, that is 2,12,660. And next product is that 5474. 5474 is mobile charges. The total taxable amount is that 42,350. 42,350 into 18% GST 7,623. On 9647 swipe card, there is no tax on these swipe cards, so it is falling under 0. So this is how it was calculated. And next I'm going to save this voucher by pressing Ctrl plus A, save. Because it is a non-local transaction, we are recording as IGST. Next we have the one more sales, that is where we sold goods to Mukesh, who is located in Andaman Nicobar Deeps. So Mr. Mukesh is not yet created. Create, Control V, paste. Mukesh comes under sundry debtors. The Mukesh is from Andaman Nicobar Islands. Simply enters the number, Control A, save. Yes, sales, we are selling what to this person? We are selling AC, mobile and swipe cards. First we are selling AC. The quantity of AC is 8 number at the rate of 15,500. This is falling under 28%. The next product name is that mobile charges. Mobile charges, we are selling the quantity of 60 at the rate of 457. The change the rate 457. Next again we are purchasing swipe cards. Swipe cards quantity of sale is 77 at 349. So it is taking last, it is displaying by default the last sale price. So the current sale price is that 349 instead of 249, and press enter. In the fourth line, if there is no items to be added, confirm the system that there is no item to be added by selecting end of list, so that the path will jump from list of stock items to list of ledgers. In the ledgers we already created CGST, SGST, IGST. So CGST won't be charged, SGST also won't be charged, only IGST will be charged because the person is located other than local. If any transaction is other than local, will be charged under IGST. This is how it works. Control A, save. Next we have that one more thing, sold following items to Sahara Mobiles. The company name is that Sahara Mobiles, who is located under Pondicherry. Again UT, Alt plus C, create Sahara Mobile, sundry creditors, and this is belongs to Pondicherry. So in the system it is having Puducherry, so I'm going to select same Puducherry, then control A, save. And sales, we are selling mobile charges 60 at 550. We are selling mobile charges 60 quantity at the rate of 550, and press enter again. The next product name is that swipe cards 7 number at 249. Swipe cards 7 number at 249. So in the second line, if there is no items to be added, press space, end of list, again space. Again we can charge only IGST. Control press A, save. So this is how we record multiple transactions in Tally Prime application. And to view all the transactions that you recorded, simply go to daybook. In the daybook you can view the total number of transactions that you are recorded, and in order to get a GST reports, just simply go to simply click on go to and simply search your transaction. Now this is the GSTR one, and again go to again. If you open GSTR 3B, we can catch up. The total taxes paid is 2,60,000. Total taxes paid is 4,05,988, and the total taxes collected on outward supply, that means total taxes collected on sales, is 2,65,878. We need to file the GSTR form number 3B on or before 20th of subsequent month. So this is how we record multi-tax slabs in Tally application. Thank you.